Hello, my name is Tarvick Linder, and thank you for taking the time to interview me for chaplaincy in the United States Air Force. A little bit about my faith and my denomination. I'm a Christian and I'm a Baptist. I'm a member of the Cooperative Baptist Fellowship. I was raised Baptist, but then I took a few detours and checked out some other denominations. But in my seminary time, I found my way back to the Baptist Church and found a lot of support and encouragement within the Cooperative Baptist Fellowship. So what draws me to military chaplaincy in the Air Force? Well, for number one, I have a lot of experience with military chaplaincy in general. I was a member of the United States Army where I served as a religious affairs specialist. There's a very unique ministry in chaplaincy for the military. It's a calling. There's a need to understand what soldiers and airmen have to deal with on a day-to-day basis, the call on their lives as they serve their country, but the need to fulfill their spiritual guidance as well. That is what draws me to chaplaincy in the United States Air Force. How do I understand pluralism and my role as a potential chaplain in a pluralistic environment? So right now I am working as a hospital chaplain. Each day I provide ministry and spiritual care and guidance to a very pluralistic environment. Each day I'm meeting people who share the same faith as mine, people that don't share the same faith as mine, and people that don't have any faith at all. And it's their God-given right and it's their legal right to be able to worship any way that they can. So I have no problems with providing as much spiritual care to anyone, regardless of their own faith background. If it's not something that I can do personally, then I'll find a way so that they can get connected to whatever spiritual needs that they need. Like I said, I believe it's everyone's legal and God-given right to worship any way that they choose. So I'm very encouraged and excited and motivated to serve any airman in a pluralistic environment. So let me tell you a little bit about my experiences as part of a team in ministry. So as I said earlier, I have been in the United States Army and the North Carolina National Guard as a religious affairs specialist. We have, on numerous occasions, had to come together and work out a best way for our religious plan to support as many soldiers as we possibly could. There were times when some chaplains had to work with other unit ministry teams to provide coverage for their soldiers that were outside of their normal footprint. Another example is my work at the hospital where I am doing my CPE residency right now. There are times when I'm working with patients and I see that there is a need that I can't necessarily provide. So I'll go and I'll converse with my colleagues to see who can best provide this spiritual need for this patient. It's really important to provide a complete coverage for as many people in a pluralistic environment as possible. And I think some of the best ways to do that is to converse and to work with your other ministry team members. Not one person has all of the answers. I believe that. And so what we do is we come together in our many ways of being an individual to work for what's best for all people. There are times that I have skills that can be used for others, and my ministry team members will come and consult me. I think those are some of the best ways to help as many people as possible. And I think for the U.S. Air Force, that's how we can support our airmen to be the very best Air Force in the world. Thank you for your time listening to me. I hope this video has been really helpful with getting you to know a little bit more about me, my experience, my past, and who I see myself as a chaplain. Thank you so much.